All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, it's Saturday. We got some breaking news. We got some breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to talk about it. All right. All right, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what's going on right now. And there's something amazing going on for those of you that got student loans. All right. So, for those of you that got student loans, let's go find out what's going on because something really amazing just happened and y'all need to know about it. All right. So, let's go to Google and we're going to find out Navient and Navient banned from servicing student loans. Let's go see what's going on here. All right. Let's go read what's going on. Something's going on. All right. Because if we're talking about deleting credit from your deleting student loans from your credit reports, this is definitely that episode that y'all want to tune into. Y'all definitely want to tune into this episode. So, who heard about Navient? Did anybody hear about Navient and the fact that they're banned and they're going to pay 120 million in fines? Who heard about Navient? And then we're going to get into it. Who heard about Navient? I've been telling y'all for a while. These student loan servicers, first of all, y'all got no agreement with them. That's number one. Y'all got no agreement with them, and they're reporting your information, your student loan records information, without a permissible purpose. Y'all did not give them any permission, nor do you have a contract with them. So, who heard about Navient? Because we're going to spill that tea today. We're going to spill that tea today on Navient. All right. So I'm going to get into the report now. All right. If you ask me any questions, guys, I will not see it because I'm not looking at the screen. It was a pleasure meeting you. It's always a pleasure. Brown. All right. Always a pleasure. So, my guy Don, what's up, my brother? How you doing? So we're gonna go into Navient right now. We're gonna go into Navient and how we're gonna get these student loans deleted, guys. I'm telling you, I am gonna show you guys how to get these stuff deleted. All right. So for those of you that have not secured your ticket, as you can see, the Credit Summit, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up. It's literally around the corner, and y'all need to secure y'all tickets to the Credit Summit. All right. So if you're on Instagram, guys, comment the word summit. Comment the word summit and get your Credit Summit tickets, guys. Secure your tickets. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, I just dropped the link. Right? I just dropped the link. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook. If you're here, though, comment the word summit, guys. You definitely need to be at the Credit Summit. So let's get into Navient. What's going on with Navient and how do we get these student loans deleted? How do we get them deleted? All right. So Navient is barred from federal student loan servicing and has to pay 120 million in fines and compensation to the borrowers harmed by its practice, according to a proposed settlement with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. All right. Let's see what the rest of this. Am I getting? Hold on, guys, because this website is showing up CFPB. CFPB. All right, let's read it from the CFPB website. All right, So CFPB bans Navient from student loan servicing and orders the company to pay 120 million for wide-ranging student lending failures. All right. Order would put an end to Navient years of abuse of student and taxpayers in the federal student loan program. All right, so let's talk about it. Today, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau filed a proposed order against Navient loan servicer Navient for its years of failures and law breaking. Guys, what I tell you about these student loan servicers breaking the law, I've been told you this. Information about your student loans are protected by federal law. It's called FERPA. There's a Family Educational Rights Protection Act, FERPA, FERPA. Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. There we go. Family Education Rights and Protection Act. The FERPA Act, ladies and gentlemen, it protects your student record. So the fact that a company has your student loans being reported is a violation of federal laws, especially if you did not give them permission to do it. All right, so let's get into it. So today, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau filed a proposed order against student loan servicer Navient for its years of failure and law breaking. If entered by the court, the proposed order would permanently ban the company from servicing federal direct loans and would forbid the company from directly servicing or acquiring most loans under the I just told you, federal family education loan programs. Bruh, I'm telling, bruh, you know what, Doreen, calm down, because when you get excited, it doesn't make you more correct. I've been told y'all that student loans are not supposed to be on your credit. I've been said it, but whatever, let's keep going. Right? These bans would largely remove Navient from a market where it, among other illegal actions, steered numerous student loan borrowers into costly repayment options. Navient also illegally deprives student borrowers of opportunities to enroll in more affordable, income-driven repayment plans and force them to pay much more than they should have. Under the terms of the order, Navient would have to pay a 20 million penalty and provide 100 million in redress for harmed borrowers. So, guys, we're looking at a $120 million lawsuit. Wow. For years, Navient top executive profited handsomely from exploiting student loans and taxpayers, said the CFPB director. By banning the notorious student loan giant from federal student loan servicing and ensuring the wisdom of these operations, the CFPB will finally put an end to years of abuse. I applaud the CFPB for obtaining concrete relief for borrowers and deterring similar failures in the future, said the U.S. Undersecretary of Education. Today, action builds on the Biden-Harris administration work to hold loan servicers accountable and protect borrowers, including more than 1 million borrowers who have received debt relief by fixing past failures to properly track progress towards forgiveness. All right, so let me ask you guys another question. How many of you have Navient student loans reported on your credit report? How many of you have Navient student loans reporting on your consumer reports? How many people got Navient? If you do, just say me. All right, so it seems like it's not a lot of people that got Navient. All right, that's cool. I do, but it's positive. Okay. For those of you with negative student loan, negative Navient student loan information, I'm telling you guys, a lot of you right now, your rights are being trampled on. A student loan servicer, right? does not have written permission from a consumer. I'm going to say this again. Unless you gave the student loan servicer permission, they are violating 15 USC 1681 BF3. There is no written permission, and B2, there is no written permission that was given to the student loan servicer. None. So the fact that they're reporting a student loan on your consumer report is a permissible purpose violation in itself. All right, all my student loans got wiped out completely. That's very good. That's very good, Santos. That's very good. Guys, like, this is just some of the information, like the strategies that you're going to get. Like, when I tell you that the Credit Summit is where you want to be, guys, I'm not just making it up. For everybody in the credit, financial literacy space, or whether you are working on repairing your own credit, or you're a credit repair business owner or a financial literacy coach, this is where you want to be. It's a conference for us. It's information for us. It's information that you can use to, one, create a side hustle so that you can have additional income. Two, put yourself in a better position financially by repairing, restoring, rebuilding your credit. The other thing is helping out your family, and putting them in a position so they can win. All right, mine is positive, but said the Mabella is taken over next month. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, you need to be at the Credit Summit. The Credit Summit is where you need to be. So for those of you that have negative student loans, guys, it is so easy, especially Navient. Like right now, if you got Navient student loans, you know what? I'm gonna make this video right now. I'm gonna make a whole video right now. Watch me make this video. Let me see. I'm gonna make this video right now. Y'all gonna watch me in real time create content. Listen, if you got Navient student loans on your credit right now, this is the best opportunity. Now, if the account is positive, it's okay. You can leave it. But if your Navient student loans account right now is negative, you need to text the word student loan. All right? Text the word student loan to 917-993-5238. Or if you're seeing this on Instagram, comment the word student loans below. I'll send you the student loan deletion guide. Go be great. Get those accounts deleted off your credit. Let's go. All right. Quick ad, right? Boom. Send this over to the team. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm going to send this over to the team, and we're going to get this information out to everyone that has a Navient student loan. All right, boom, boom, boom. Get it? All right, what else, Doreen? Let's see. Can we add this like drop? All right, cool. So send that out to the team, guys. I'm telling y'all, like, this information needs to be circulated worldwide. So let's find out how many student loans were Navient. Oh, this report gets a little bit more interesting. Okay, let's keep it going. This gets a little bit more interesting. So the CFPB sued Navient for failing borrowers at least every stage of repayment. The lawsuit alleges that Navient steered borrowers who may have been qualified for income-driven repayment plans into forbearance instead. This practice was cheaper and simpler for Navient, but detrimental to borrowers by steering struggling borrowers into forbearance where interest rate continues to occur and capitalize. Navient's illegal action led to numerous borrowers to pay additional interest charges. Navient is a repeat offender with a long history of regulatory violations. After a referral from CFPB in 2014, the Department of Justice and the Federal Deposit Insurance, FDIC, ordered Navient and its predecessor, Sallie Mae, to pay almost $100 million for illegally overcharging nearly 78,000 service members. That is disgusting, right? In 2021, the Department of Education ordered Navient to return more than 22 million in overcharges. Guys, a lot of you that are in forbearance right now, you guys are so let's talk about Navient, right? Because Navient is the subject that we're talking about here. So for those of you that have Navient student loans and you guys were forced into forbearance, a lot of you don't even realize that even though the account was in forbearance, you were still accruing interest rates, and that now led to higher payments that you would be making. And the fact that Navient now is completely banned from student loan servicing, guess what? The inaccurate information that is on your Navient student loans can be deleted within the first 30 to 60 days. Because think about it this way. If you have a negative Navient student loan and you dispute it on the inaccurate information, or it's incomplete, or you find some other error regarding this student loans account, and you dispute it with the consumer reporting agencies, first of all, Navient can't report student loan information anymore. So how can the consumer reporting agency verify, validate, or say anything on your student loan is accurate? Keep in mind, 15 USC 1681I, a consumer reporting agency has 30 days to complete its investigation, and any information that they cannot prove that is accurate, verified, or it just cannot be validated or verified, guess what? It must be deleted in accordance to 15 USC 1681I5. So this strategy, ladies and gentlemen, will get your Navient student loans deleted. Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, they cannot verify no information with Navient because what? Navient is banned from reporting student loan information. Especially, they are banned by the FTC and the CFPB. So for TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian now to come and say, hey, Navient said that the information is inaccurate, is accurate, that in itself now becomes a violation, plus it's a lie. The source of the information has been banned because of illegal practices. How is this source that has been banned by the CFPB and the FTC, how is this source going to verify or validate any information? They cannot. Nope. So for those of you with Navient student loans, congratulations, you just got a fast track in deleting negative Navient student loans from your credit. Now, if your student loans is positive, keep it because it adds to your volume, it adds to your years, and quite probably it's your oldest account. So if the account is in good standings, keep it. But if your Navient student loans is in there's late payments and all of these things on your, guys, get it deleted off of your credit. It's going to be an easy situation. And if TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian refuses to delete it, now we're talking about a possible lawsuit on their hands, where you now, the consumer, have the right to sue based on the information that is given. Y'all got me on fire today. I could have sworn I saw Brian come in just now. Let's see what his take on it is. I wonder if he's still here. Brian, nope, he's not here. All right, cool. Wanted to hear his take on the whole Navient situation. Brian, are you still on the live? All right, I guess not. All right, so guys, for those of you that are just joining, I know it's Saturday. A lot of you You got a lot of stuff to do. I won't be here long today. I'm gonna do 10 more minutes. But for those of you guys that have not gotten your tickets to the Credit Summit, y'all need to comment the word summit below. If you're on Instagram, comment the word summit. All right. Comment the word summit below if you're on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, I'm going to send you the link right now. So we're going to be here for another 10 minutes. Guys, that's literally in a nutshell how you get your Navient student loans deleted, and any student loans too, because it's not just Navient. The Family Protection, the Family Educational Practices Act, FERPA, protects your school records, your account records. Your account records is a part of your school records. And a company like a student loan servicer, guys, I am telling you, they cannot report your information without a permissible purpose. I need help with my credit. I'm here to help. Akini, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Akini, you can definitely hit me up. Come to the Credit Summit. The Credit Summit is going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be amazing. All right. So for those of you with student loans, congratulations. You literally just got a masterclass on how to get that student loan deleted, especially Navient student loans. So easy. So easy. Can somebody say so easy? It's going to be so easy to delete Navient student loans. Can somebody say so easy? I'm going to sign up with the AI. Let's go, bro. Let's go, Santos. Let's go. Are you able to stream it if I cannot make it? We're still thinking about the streaming. I have not confirmed if we're going to stream it live yet. But for right now, we are doing the in-person. If there's any live or virtual, we'll definitely let you guys know. Hi, for Wells Fargo late payment, do I dispute with Wells Fargo only or with the reporting agency? Elizabeth, the answer to yours is both. All right? The answer to yours is both. You definitely want to dispute with Wells Fargo and the consumer reporting agency. So when you dispute a late payment with a consumer reporting agency, a part of the procedure is that they must also send information to the furnisher regarding the alleged dispute, okay? So even though you're going to be disputing it with the creditor as well, send it to the consumer reporting agencies because you're going to cover both grounds. And then now if they can't prove the late payment exists and you decide to sue them, you have proof that you have disputed the inaccurate information with both of them and they failed to do what is required to update it with the accurate information. Guys, you got 6 more minutes. Come on, what else you got for me? Hi, Doreen, we don't have an event scheduled at the end of the month. Do we? I thought I saw something for September. No, nothing for September. Everything is towards the Credit Summit. I have changed what we're going to be doing for September. All marketing, all campaigns, all education, everything goes towards the Credit Summit in October. All right. Most definitely. I got the stall statement letters back from Portfolio Recovery disputing for my wife and their late past 30 days. Which letter do I send? Okay. So there is a letter titled When a Creditor Does Not Respond in 30 Days. It's titled When a Creditor Does Not Respond in 30 Days. So you want to look for that one. Do you still have the Wells Fargo late payment letter? Yes, it's on the website. The Wells Fargo late payment letter is on the website. If you type in late payment, Kejo, type in late payment. If you have late payment, just type the word late payment in the chat. and it will send you the link for the late payment deletion guide. So just type the word late payment in the Instagram chat, and you should get a DM with the late payment link. All right, what else you got for me, guys? I got 5 minutes before I gotta go. What else do you have for me? Mr. Consumer R Us, what's going on, my guy? Thank you for joining. Yep, for those of you with late payment, just type the word late payment in the chat. Did we have a letter with Midland Credit versus someone? It wouldn't be a letter. It probably was a case law of some sorts. Guys, don't forget, if you're just joining, make sure you get your Credit Summit ticket by commenting the word summit. If you're on Instagram, comment the word summit. All right, comment the word summit if you're on Instagram. If you're on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, I just dropped the link. Okay. Can a creditor charge off the account, and after you dispute it, sell it to collections? Yes. Shaw, yes, they can. They absolutely can. So let me explain something about a charge off, because there's a lot of misinformation on the internet. When a company charges off an account, it doesn't necessarily mean the debt is canceled. The only way the debt is canceled is if you receive a Form 1099-C. If you don't receive it, ask for the Form 1099-C. If you don't get it, it simply means that they didn't cancel the debt. Okay? A charge-off account does not mean it's a canceled debt. However, there are ways you can dispute it, right? So if we're talking about, I'm interested in knowing the difference between the coaching, mentorship, and the mentorship and the university is the same thing, Stephanie. The university and the mentorship is the same thing. Let me get you that link. Let me get you that link, Stephanie. All right, Stephanie, here is the link for the university. The mentorship and the university, they are the same thing. All right. When added as an authorized user, how long does it take to reflect on my credit? Normally, it takes 30 days. So when you get added as an authorized user, you should be able to see it in 30 days. The next reporting. So whenever the card that you got put on as an authorized user reports, you would be updated during that time. So let's say, for example, you just got put on as an authorized user within the next 30 days, which means by October 14th, it should be reflected on your credit. All right, we got 1 minute before I get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I have an 800 credit score. Biz address and number still get rejected for funding. What's wrong? It seems like you might have a thin profile. So even though you have an 800 credit score, your profile might be thin because you may have too many authorized users and not enough primary trade lines of your own. So having an 800 credit score doesn't automatically mean you're going to get approved for something or everything. It means that you can get denied as well if the profile is thin and there's not enough mixture or lines of credit to support what you're going for. No authorized users, then this requires a further dive. There's a few scenarios that could happen, so this requires more I'd say a deeper dive into what's going on with the profile itself. So I would need to see the profile and really analyze what's going on. Do you have any services that delete old addresses? Yes. Type the word what is it? The inquiry deletion guide. So go to my website, theraindelevante.com. Kejo, go to theraindelevante.com. So I'm going to type it in the chat. Go to theraindelevante.com. So go to my website. And when you go there, go to store, right? So just go to my website and go to store, and you'll be able to see all the digital products. Those are on the Rain de Levante, and it brings you to my Shopify store. So just go to the Rain de Levante, then you go to store, and you will see all of the digital products. All right, great. If I join today, do I still have to purchase a ticket for the Credit Summit? No, Stephanie. If you join my university, you get a free ticket to the Credit Summit. All right. For those of you that's in the university, that's joining the university and the mentorship is the same thing. Okay. So if you join the university, you get a free ticket to the Credit Summit. Just sign up. There's a form inside of the Facebook group. When you get in, just sign up and you will secure your VIP ticket. You will secure your VIP ticket. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, let me see. I'm open to taking two more questions before I go. I'll take two more questions. Remember, Credit Summit is going down Atlanta, Georgia, October 11 through 13. You must be there. If you do not have your tickets yet and you're on Instagram, don't forget to comment the word summit. Comment the word summit. Comment the word summit if you're on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, what you need to do is I drop the link right now. So let me drop the link. Drop the link. And here is the link to the Credit Summit. Can you speak on removal of a bankruptcy from a credit report? All right, so I'm going to close out with bankruptcy, all right? So, bankruptcy. Is it really bankruptcy that's on your credit, or did the account come as a result of identity theft? I'm going to say that again. Did the bankruptcy that is on your credit come as a result of bankruptcy, or was it identity theft? So let's evaluate. 15 USC 1681 B2 speaks on permissible purpose, and a consumer reporting agency must have written permission, right? We know this. Now, a consumer reporting agency going to another consumer reporting agency, they must also have permissible purpose, meaning that a legitimate business reason constitutes permissible purpose, and that information or permissible purpose must be given in writing. So if a consumer reporting agency obtains your information under false pretenses, like what most of them do, then they are subjected to Title 18. 18 USC 1028A speaks on aggravated identity theft. Anyone that uses, possesses, transfer a means of identification of another person knowingly without a permissible purpose. It constitutes identity theft. And when you go to the FCRA 15 USC 1681 C2, it's going to tell you how you block information that resulted from an alleged identity theft. And this information must be blocked within 4 days of them receiving the item or the notice in the mail. So you can get a bankruptcy deleted in 4 days, guys, using the correct method. All right? So that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not gotten your Credit Summit tickets, drop the word summit in the chat. If you're on Instagram, drop the word summit in the chat if you are on Instagram. All right? If you are on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, here is the link. I just dropped it. You guys have been amazing. Consumer Law, the Credit Summit, you do not want to miss it. Make sure you are there. Make sure you get your tickets. Drop the word summit in the comments and go check your DMs because the information has been